Welcome back to the final stage of the roadbook, stage 5, the Lybor power stage. This stage has a bit of everything as we come through. We start all the way up in the north through some of the logging roads, down through a quick tarmac descent, flooring it along the valley with some reminiscence of stage 1, all the way up through this nice unique section around near the airport, back along through checkpoint 4 on some nice easy roads, and then up to one final steep descent and ascent in front of the fans for the finish. Stage 5 is the longest stage held so far in an FNF rally at 14.39 kilometers. It's 65% gravel, 35% tarmac. Being the power stage, this one is one you can make up some extra points for when it comes to a championship tilt. But keep in mind, if you're in contention for the rally, you may want to make sure you can just get through nice and cleanly. So, kicking on, we come into a tighter left. This comes up pretty quick. Again, watching the logs on the side of the road through this section is really bad. Coming around, tighter right around the bale. This one here is a little bit tricky. You kind of want to keep to the left as you come over this crest here, or you'll land somewhere on those rocks. But get to the right again before you come down here. Square it left and get yourself into the hairpin. Around to the right. And then dips in nicely around to the left. Just mark it not to cut to the right there as well. Coming back up the hill. Another crest around through to the right. Up and to the right. Keep a fair bit of speed over this deceptive little crest here if you get the line right. So don't have to wash it all off. Keep your revs off. Down again to the right here. And then tight around this longer left. Sort of opens as we get to the second half of this crest as we come down this faster descent. It's a bit blind, just keep it straight over the middle. Get your braking done. Get the car turned in. Don't cut the corner, there's a number of things that will catch you out. Just keep it in the middle of the road, run it wide, and then back in sharp for this little crest here. Back down to the left. Another flick of the crest, using the bales as our reference here to turn in. Give yourself nice wide entrances to the corners wherever you can. Watch it left here, you got a nice little bit of wood. Over the crest. Again, right, cutting it as close as you can to the bale. Right here over the crest and into the left there, keeping it nice and tight. Coming up here, we've got a very sharp right-hander that continues up over this second crest. As you come over this crest, you want to get back to the right as far as you can. Having a look at this next corner, you can see on the inside is a really steep little jump. The car won't turn when you come over that, so you really want to be able to get yourself back and then angle yourself like this so that when you hit that bump, you're already pointing where you want to go. Or don't take speed over it, one or the other. Coming up again, we've got our second crest. You basically just want to angle yourself in a little bit to the left so you're already pointing in the right direction. Over our second ridge here, all the way in, get yourself tucked tight by the bale. Around to the left. Back down to the right, we go through a dip. Probably one of the best views of the rally for a brief moment. Keep yourself left over these little dips and divots. Don't cut here as we come up to the right. Don't cut again as we come over the left. Just watch yourself again. Easy to fling yourself off those cliffs. It's deceptive in the off-road. Remember, it's a heavy, slow vehicle. Your car is light and nimble. It will fly. Coming up here, right over crest. Down through checkpoint 1. Keep it straight. Don't be fooled by the junction. Then left around the second half. But here again, watch the rocks on exit. Cut big through the dip here to the right. We have a crest and then a long left that continues. Bail there for your initial turn-in reference when you come over the crest, but basically along a downhill into a tight hairpin. The car just doesn't want to pull up through here. Bring yourself round. Left on the second bail continues long, slow. I call it a left 6 in the car. Through the thing. Left and a sharp right as we come up to the bale, followed by a second one as we come over the ridge. As we come up here, so we'll stop at this point here, you've got a crest and then our pole here. Our pole is our reference. We do a donut around it. As you come up, the easiest way to do it, come around, start your donut around this area here, flick your way around, And then as you shoot off here, you can aim to either go over this sticking little thing, don't obviously hit the seats, and onto the tarmac. Taking a tighter left, I believe I called it a acute. Down the hill, through some bumps here, you can basically just straight line it. Keep it right, around this second one. You've then got this drop off, and then this second tight left here. Once you're on, you can basically power it hard down the hill, and we've got these two flicks, but remember they're after a bump, so again you may just want to wash some speed off as you come over there and just glide the car gently around these right-handers into the left. You can see plenty of stuff to prevent you from cutting. There's all sorts of logs and shit off the side through here. And then one of my favourite little corners of this thing, hard right as we come over the crest here, into a hard left as we come over the crest here. Really fun little sequence of corners. Probably dyslexically said it the wrong way around there, but enjoy it. Coming back down and around. Again, you want to keep it to the right here. Coming over through, just watch the rocks. Down through these nice little cuts here. Again, using the bale as our reference, slow the car down, get it turned. The second bale on our left and the third bale on our right as we come through. Real fast little section here, really, really good fun. Coming over it, you'll fall sideways for a brief moment. Just make sure you keep left around that bale there, don't go in these trees. Fast left-hander. Now what I would do is take a late apex here and try come in like this and point yourself straight towards this gap in the thing there. So chicane left entry, firstly you want to get around this one to the left, get the direction change, back out to the right. Just watch as you come wide, you got the power pole and the bale there to stop you running too far wide. Back on the power nice and hard. This time the chicane's a a right hand entry, so again, you want to cut it nice and fine. You can see the bale, you basically want to aim for between the bale and the chicane. Flick it left, flick it right, through we are. Quick couple of 100-meter sprint, and we get into a square right through the town section. Again, you can take it plenty of wide through here. Acute left, to a flick of the left. This is all flat, this second bit here with these last two. And then flat again onto the bridge past checkpoint 2. Quick couple of 100 meters again. Now you drop off the bridge to the left. You can see your bale marker through the railing early. Get yourself around through the bumps and on the power. This section along here is obviously quite fast. I call it a left 5. Sorry, left 6 into a right of 5. Cut as much as you like through here, no worries. As we come over this crest here, it does go left and then tightens as we get to the trees. You then keep it straight through this section just here. As soon as we see this tree, keep it to the right, keep it to the left, cut across this little intersection, and then right around this bale. If you aim for the left-hand side of that bale, you're okay normally. Around here to the right, again, cut across the junction here. Using this bale as our reference, we want to keep the car to the left of it. Around. We then come into a square right followed by a square left. So square right all the way around here to the bale, followed to a square left that basically has a second little kink as you come past it there. Onto the dirt, flicking our way back along here around to the right acute, through this tight little forest. The road then flicks around here to the right and tightens into an acute right around the bale. We then shoot through town for a couple of 100 meters. Again, get your power on nice and early here. Braking whenever you wish. Into a square left, maybe an acute up the hill here. We then want to keep our our foot flat. Get to as far to the left here as you can. Flick it right and left across here. Cut heaps over there and you have a good time. Flat right as we come up towards checkpoint 3. Tried to give you a couple more checkpoints on this one just to give you some references. So through checkpoint 3, we then have a deceptively tight right onto our dirt, followed by a longer right as we come up and around. Now the map starts to get a little bit messy through here, but follow your directions. As we come up over the crest, you want to aim for a left around this bale here. Keep it nice and tight. onto this fast little cute dirt road. From there, you see the banner on the insides, and sorry, the outside. Tight right around it. Just keep the car going nice and good. We'll come back over that jump later. A very fast left, and then a very fast right through the forest up here. Beautiful stuff as we come through. Faint right. As we come up here, we've got a crest into a hairpin. So the crest comes up first, flat section. Get your braking done into a nice tight hairpin. Rocks on entry and on exit, so don't cut, don't run wide. As we come through here, there's a bit of a balancing act, a couple of right and left flicks. You can get a wheel kind of off into this area here on the inside, that's no worries. You don't want to be cutting the whole thing, you will end up flying into a world of hurt. Left here, keep as close to the tree as you can. Get the power back on, and same here. Right as close as you can get, and left can cut a fair bit through there, so no worries on that. Nice and fast as we come around. Have a slight right kink, and then a left kink almost as we come across here. As we come through the dip, it's not too bad at all. As we come out of the dip, it tightens on this second half again. Plenty of rocks on exit, just be careful. Tightening up and around to the right. And to the left. Now this one's deceptive, it's not that bad when you go slow. It's quite tight and acute when you're doing it in the car. Back through here, rocks on exit that'll really punish you if you get that one wrong. That's the key thing to be careful of. Straight line braking into a square left. Right of the farmhouse here. We continue on this little dirt stretch here. Get yourself to the right, and then we've got this really sharp little left-hander into this field. And then power on for this jump here. The off-road's not going to make it anywhere near as far as it does in the normal car. It just gives you an idea of what you're in for. In the actual car, you're actually going to land somewhere closer to up here. We'll see how we go. Coming into the shed. Open hairpin right through the second shed. Open yourself up back around to the left here and get yourself straight. We've got the second of the big jumps here. This one taking us over some helicopters. I'm not going to make it in the off-road.